Hi guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. It's Paul here again with you today. Today, let's talk about how to sell electronics online. Electronics being, massive niche electronics. We're talking everything from home Wi-Fi to, your televisions, home Wi-Fi television, hi-fi televisions even, televisions, sound bars, speakers, DVD players into things like PCs, iPads, iPods, mobile phones, cell phones, gaming consoles, home appliances, blenders, bread makers, ovens, fridges, the whole lot is considered electronics. And then you have obviously the actual electronics, which is all those little components, capacitors, resistors, circuit boards and the like that people use. So it's a very, very, very large niche, and we'll discuss breaking down that niche in a couple of minutes. But there is a market for it. If you have a look in the post below, you will, and I won't bore you with all the figures because we need to talk about niche and how to sell them. But 192 odd thousand searches per month for electronics. There is when I've done searches for buying televisions online, buying cameras online, buying gaming consoles online, buying refrigerators online. They all have a very healthy amount of searches, and the Google Trends also shows for most of those things a good solid maintenance of searches over a 5-year period and even a 15-year period for some of them. So electronics is a good niche to get into if it's something you're interested in or something you have a good knowledge in. Not a lot of sites on the little capacitors and all that sort of stuff. So if you're good at that sort of stuff, get in there. There's a definite opportunity to make money online selling the electronics. So what do we need to do? Well, I'm going to go a little bit out of order than the post that's below in this video at the moment. So I want to talk to you first about some of the things you need to be aware of if you're going to sell electronics online. And that is namely the fact that, and I've done it myself quite a number of times, you go into an online site, you look at the review, someone's gone in, read my post, created their website using Wealthy Affiliate, and then they've started writing reviews on electronics. Someone like me goes in, reads the whole review, goes, oh, that's good. I now know all about the Samsung television. However, I want to see it in real live action. I want to be able to touch it. I want to see how heavy it is. I want to see how big it looks. I want to make sure that the warranty is in the country that I live in, because that's quite often something that if you get them from online, you might be getting it in from overseas and the warranty's not here. I remember we looked at a camera online. We actually bought a camera online quite a few years ago, and we went down to the local electronics shop because we happened to be walking past, and they were one of those price match get-ups, and we said, well, here's the printout that we've got from the price. And he said, oh, it's an Australian website, but it's not an Australian site. So if something goes wrong with this camera, you have to send it back to Singapore. That didn't make a difference for us. He wouldn't match the price, so we went home, bought it online, and off we went. But that does affect other people. I do remember talking to friends of mine at the time, and they were all quite concerned about the fact that if something went wrong with the camera, we'd have to send it overseas. So that is the big problem you're looking at, is people will read your site and then they'll go down to the bricks and mortar store because they want to be able to see it, feel it, touch it, know their warranty's there, speak to someone about it. They're the hurdles you need to overcome. They're not hard hurdles to overcome, but they are hurdles you need to overcome. And I'll go through that list. I'm actually going to read that from my post because I want to be very specific with that with you, but we'll get to that once we've talked about our niches. So electronics and all the products I mentioned for electronics is a very, very large niche. So we can't create a whole site just on electronics. You can't possibly write everything you need to write about electronics in that aspect. There's just too much to write about. If you're trying to write about fridges, and then you're trying to write about computers, and you're trying to write about gaming consoles, and then circuit boards, then how can you possibly cover all aspects of it in enough detail to make yourself an authority? Because if I want to find out about televisions, I need to look at your site and know that you know everything about televisions, because then I need to know that you're referring me to a good one that I'm going to buy. And if I'm going to buy it off you online, I need to know all that information. So, and that gets over some of the concerns that we mentioned a minute ago, that I can read everything, but I might still want to go down to a bricks and mortar site and find that product there. So if you are making sure that you're that you're really focused in on an area that you know about. It could be hi-fi. Televisions is too narrow. I think I've discussed this in other posts. Now, in other videos, televisions is too narrow because how many televisions can you write about? But if you go to home hi-fi, then you talk about televisions. You can review all the different type of televisions. You can then suggest components that go with those televisions, like sound bars and Bluetooth enablers and Chromecasts and the best apps, the best smart TV apps for a Samsung TV, the best smart TV apps for a Sony TV, all those sort of things can then go to if you branched out of the television slightly. But if you go into television and computers, I don't know if they really match or they don't really go together. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to have a look at your niche, and part of that can be what problem you're trying to solve. If you know enough about it to know that you can solve problems based on hi-fi, again, so it might be, I've got on a deck out a very small, like I'm in a little small office here, you can't obviously see it all on the camera, but it's only about, I'd say about 3 meters by 3 meters. A hi-fi setup, if I want to make this little room to home theatre, is a lot different than if I had something the size of this whole house and I wanted to set that up into a home theatre. So they're the sort of problems that you might be solving. Obviously, if you might be in home appliances, so you might be, I need a new fridge. What's the best fridge to buy? What's the best? Is a upside down fridge where the freezer's on the bottom better than one where the freezer's on the top? Is a double door better? What's the best one for making ice? All those sort of things, the problems that people have that you need to solve when you're making those when you're providing that information on a post. And once you're providing that information on a post, people will come in and buy from you. So you narrow down your niche, you solve your problems, and that takes us back to the other considerations we have, which is those issues that people might have with purchasing something online electronics wise. So think about yourself. If you want to buy a laptop, I buy my laptops online because I know about laptops. I have an IT background, so I can look at it and go, yep, I know what the RAM is. I know what the screen size is. I know what the processor size means. I know what the memory card size means. I know whether I need a DVD player in it. I know how many USB ports I had, what types USB ports they are. All those sort of things are things that I know. So I'm happy to go and buy it online. And some of your readers will be that. But having said that, because I know enough about them, if I go to a site and I can tell the person who's writing a post doesn't really understand what it is they're talking about, I'm gone. I'm not going to buy from him because I can't trust the product. So I'll buy it online, but other people won't. So if you're trying to sell a computer online, for example, and you're selling to someone, God bless her, like my mother, who rings me every second day about her computer, then you're going to need to shoot videos. You're going to need to really provide tangible information in your posts to answer all those questions. It might be a longer video and you might actually pull apart a computer and say, this is what all these mean. So when you go to buy the computer off me, these are all the things that you need to look for. And if it's got this amount, this amount, this amount, set up a little questionnaire thing. What is it that you're looking for? What are you going to be doing with the computer? Are you going to be doing A, gaming, B, cruising the internet, 3, word processing, 4, running a business? If they select them, you might be able to branch them off into a post that does reviews on those. So you need to really focus in on what it is that they're looking for. Same with a refrigerator. If I want a refrigerator with cold water, I need to know that water's going to be cold. So how are you going to put that into a video or in a post to convince me that water's going to be cold? It could be just the features and the benefits. The feature of this are that the water comes out at 3 degrees. I mean, if in all honesty, if you're telling me on a video that it comes out at 3 degrees and some guy in the shop's telling me it's coming out 3 degrees and neither of them plugged in, I have no difference whether I'm going to believe him or you. However, at least with him, I've got someone in person, if that makes sense. So you need to be as convincing with that. So when you think about your niche, make sure that you do have the capability within the knowledge of it to be able to get around those hurdles. You need to move people from getting all the information out of you they can and going off and buying it somewhere. Having said that, one of the biggest things that I think you do need to do is write your posts for those people. And what I mean by that is write your post as if they're going to go down the road. Because if you do that, you're giving them all the information. If I'm getting all the information, I understand what I'm looking at, and you're giving me enough solid features, benefits, size, how it feels. Oh yeah, that feels quite rough on the side, or the top here is quite a little bit bumpy. I like to rest my hands on it because I get a solid grip on it. Anything like that is, if you're providing all that information, I can go down the street with all that information. I'm going to do that anyway, to be honest. But you're going to get, if you write like that, you're going to get the people who are on the fence. People who buy online will buy online. People who are on the fence need to be convinced to go onto the online buying side. That's your target. So write for those people. You'll meet the needs of everyone else if you write for those people. Okay, so that's your niche, that's your problem solving. There's some tricks on how to get around that. There's more of those in the post, so have a look through that. How are we going to sell them? 3 main ways that I've written here about selling our products online. To do so, for most of them, you'll need a website. If we're talking about affiliate marketing, drop shipping, or your own products, you will probably need a website. If you're doing affiliate marketing and drop shipping, you probably will. Drop shipping and your own products, you can just set up your own store on something like Shopify or Amazon or eBay or Alibaba or any of those ones. It depends geographically where you live. But you probably need a website as well. Social media is always good, especially YouTube. You'll need YouTube if you're going to demonstrate these products. I want to see your fridge working. It's a bit hard if you're not if you're working in fridges, you can't go out and buy every fridge. I did actually see a guy videoing a fridge and talking in the background about a fridge the other day at JB Hi-Fi, which is a local hi-fi shop of ours. So I hazard a guess that he was doing a review or a sales pitch of some description, because he was describing a lot more detail than what you would if you were just videoing it to show your wife or something like that. So you've got options around it, but video is one thing. So you will need YouTube. Facebook's very good if you want to get into electronics groups, because you can talk with them and they can actually tell you what it is that they want to know about, which gives you ideas for your posts. They then go online later and search for posts on what they want to know about it. Well, there's your post, because you've got it from them what they want. A lot of those sites won't let you actually promote your own sales in there, but they're a very, very good way to just talk to people. If you talk to people, they'll want to know more about you, and then you can lead them to your site in that way. Just excuse me, I'm going to drink a quick drink. So that's another way that you can do it. Okay, how do we sell them? Affiliate marketing, as I said, now we all know affiliate marketing is you write your posts. All these posts I've been talking about, reviewing TVs, reviewing products, offering ideas on components that go with those products, how-tos if you're working with circuitry, a video on how to connect all your circuits, what each of the circuit item does. YouTube is an amazing channel for be able to do all that. If you can get a good list of subscribers so that they'll buy your components, if you're white labeling or drop shipping them, even affiliate marketing them. So you write about your products, you then put your link in, the link goes off to your affiliate marketing area. They provide the sale, they promote the sale and do all that sort of stuff. The other option you've got is drop shipping. Difference between affiliate marketing and drop shipping. Affiliate marketing, neither of them you need your own inventory. Affiliate marketing, you provide a product, you'll find an affiliate marketing website. So let's use the example of Amazon. So let's talk about Amazon as our sales platform. So I will go into Amazon, I've got an affiliate set up with Amazon. I'll go to Amazon, I'll find a couple of TVs, I'll go in there, I'll click on the link, put that in my website, and if I've written all about the TV and someone clicks on that link, goes to Amazon, the link will take them to Amazon, they purchase the television off Amazon, I get paid a commission off Amazon. Where drop shipping comes into play is that I will actually go to a wholesaler and set up an arrangement with them. What I then do is on my site, or I'll set up my own Amazon shop, and I'll advertise a television on Amazon for $300. If I paid $150 for it wholesale, I'm then making $150 on the sale, minus shipping costs, or the customer pays shipping costs, minus any little fee that the wholesaler might pay. So that I might cost me $150 wholesale, and then 10% or 20% for the fee. So even if it's 20%, $150. So it's cost me $180, and I've sold it for $250. So I've made $70. The difference being is I have to manage the sale through the Amazon sales. So I get the money in my account. I then need to pay the wholesaler, and the wholesaler for the product, for the shipping, and for the fee. I manage any customer service. So if the person gets that, this is with drop shipping, the person buys the TV, they're not happy with it, they come back to me. Whereas in affiliate marketing, I have no control over the price. So I might be selling the one I got from the wholesaler for $300. Someone else might have gone to that same wholesaler and be selling it for $250 because they're happy with a lesser margin. So I can't control I can control the price with my drop shipping, but I can't control it with affiliate marketing. However, I don't have to worry about sales. I don't have to worry about customer service and the like. So they're your two main options. You can affiliate market it, or you can drop ship it. Have a read in my post. I explain them both in there about the variations of it. But if you do some further research on my site, you'll find information about affiliate marketing and drop shipping, which can help you out. And the third one from there is you can actually go to these wholesalers, purchase a whole lot of TVs and sell them yourself. You then have the inventory. This is very popular with the componentry guys, circuit boards and resistors and capacitors and diodes and all these sort of things, soldering wire, all that sort of stuff. They all go to the wholesalers, ship a whole lot of that in, and they'll actually sell them themselves through their own little, again, could be through Amazon, could be through Shopify, could be through any of those. And it gives them the opportunity to sell them live as well, so they can go to markets, they can go to trade shows and all that sort of stuff. So they're your three options: affiliate marketing, drop shipping, or what it's called white labeling, or wholesaling, or whatever you want to call it. The three options are in the post that this video is in as well. So that's effectively it as far as selling electronics is concerned. Probably quite a short video today, but have a think about what you want to do. So think about your niche. It's a large niche. You need to break it down. Think about what problems you're solving. That might help you. Think about how you're going to get around that problem of people reading all the information on your website and going and buying it elsewhere because they can touch it, feel it, see how it looks. You need to be able to get around that problem to convince those that are sitting on the fence to purchase from your site. You'll need a website, you'll need social media, and then you've got the three options: sell affiliate marketing, drop shipping, or white labeling. You'll be able to do any of those three, and you'll be able to sell it. Any information about all those sales options, about building websites, social media, have a look through my site. All that information is on there about how to do all that. And I promise you, I've used Wealthy Affiliate, but I promise you I have taken my own advice here, and you can read all that information about doing all those things on my site without needing to purchase anything from me. You can find it all on there. So please have a look through if you need to find any information about that. Alternatively, please don't be afraid to comment below if you're in the video in YouTube or on the post. Please comment below on either the post or YouTube. And always, please hit the subscribe button. Press like on the video, and that way you will keep abreast of everything else that I talk about. Hope that was helpful for you. If you're in the world of electronics, have a good read through the post and let me know of any questions. Thanks guys. Bye.